Today's story is coming straight from Lovely Professional University. Grab your popcorn, take your seat, and buckle up because this ride is about to get very bumpy. Alright, so before we get into the story, like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified each and every time that I drop another video. So let's dive deep into the story without wasting much of your time. I met this guy a few days before I went back home in December. Let's call him T. I met him through mutual friends. He is a friend of one of my close friends' boyfriend. Let's call them B for my close friend and D for her boyfriend. We went out, the four of us, and it was good. It was nice. Let me tell you something about girls most men do not know. The first time we meet or converse with you, we know if we are going to friend zone you, ghost you, or date you. We clicked with this guy, so I thought, well, why not? Maybe we will date. We took a drive around, even going to Ludhiana just looking for chicken because most of the shops here had closed. When we came back, I insisted that I wanted to go back home because I was so tired, and D tried convincing me to chill at their place, but my social battery had run out. I just wanted to be alone, so they drove me home and dropped me off. So me and T had started following each other on Insta, and we started talking. Later that day, they came to see me. They came to see me and B, and we chilled for a while, and B and D left us to talk. We were outside and the vibe was good. It was chill. I liked it. Ooh, you and laugh. To be honest, I've been coming from a very bad breakup, and well, I didn't want to not give T a chance because one man was a jerk, so I gave him a chance. I later told another friend of mine that I went out with this other guy and he is nice. I will go out with him again, and she asked me for a pic, but I didn't give her because I had a busy day. I was hardly online. Later that night, T came to see me alone, and we were discussing my trip from back home, that he would come and take me from the airport, so on and so on, and he wanted me to use the Chandigarh airport since the drive is longer than the Amritsar airport. He later said he needed to tell me something, and I asked him, what's up? He just dropped a bombshell on me that he had a girlfriend. Oh my god. So what were you guys doing all this time? Damn. I was very, very shocked. I won't lie. Apparently, he thought I knew, and how was I supposed to know? I hardly go outside or talk to people. How was I supposed to know? He had a girlfriend since we came to India. Damn. I kicked him out and he left because he was scared. Oh, he was scared I would stab him because of some rumors he heard about me beating guys that mess up with me. Okay, so you are a fighter. You are a fighter. Okay, I see. I didn't even have the energy to react. I called B up and asked her if she knew, and she told me she found out that morning. 15 hours later, she hadn't told me anything. She didn't call or text me about this, so I was angry at her for keeping this huge thing from me when I thought we were close friends, and I just ended the call. I don't want to lie to you, my sister. You were very, very justified for getting pissed because honestly, if she was your friend, if she's very close to you, she was supposed to tell you the minute that she heard the bad news that, hey girl, you know what, this person that you're dealing with is a cheat. He has a girlfriend right now, and I think it's best you stay away. Because what the hell, how come she didn't tell you? That's crazy. All right, let's continue. I then called up the other friend that I had asked for a pic of the guy, that had asked for the pic of the guy, and asked her why she didn't instantly tell me about the guy. And she said the name I used was not the name he usually used in the streets. That's why she had been thrown off. Oh God, reading today is off. This guy was so manipulative. He had used the name that wasn't well known because I would have found out earlier that he had a girlfriend. I also found out the reason T had told me was because his girlfriend found out about him taking me out, meaning the only reason he confessed was because he was probably scared his girlfriend would approach me first before he did. Damn, this guy. Hey, Lovely Professional University people, what are you guys doing to one another, huh? I went offline for a while because this triggered me a lot. Since coming to India, men have lied to me about their relationship statuses, and it got me thinking, why do I attract men with girlfriends? That day, I was supposed to leave for home. I went to see B because I couldn't let such an issue get between us. I went to say goodbye to her, and D was there. They secretly called up T. Alright, listen, darling. I feel like B and D are really bad people because they know that this guy messed up, and then now they're calling him to fix up stuff so that you guys can talk. Why? Look, if I know that somebody has been cheating on my friend and my friend is about to go somewhere, I'm not gonna be calling that person because honestly, I'm trying to keep the feelings of my friend kept safe. Because why are they calling? Why are they calling T to come over for you guys to talk? What in the bloody hell are they trying to achieve? That's not right. That's not right at all. Okay, let's continue. I wanted to leave right there and then, because I was still very livid about the whole situation, but they stopped me. T talked about how the relationship he was in wasn't working anymore and he was leaving. He was into me and he wore me down. I just gave in. What? I agreed to unblock him and talk when he had left the relationship. Okay, darling, look, you are making a lot of bad decisions right here. First of all, this is like, a historical lie. A lot of married men say that I'm not in good books with my wife. I'm just married to my wife, but we're having a divorce in 15 days. Don't worry. No, my girlfriend and I are not in good books. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The fact that this guy didn't give himself time to heal from the relationship that he's coming from and is coming to you, it means that guy is a douchebag. That guy is not even giving himself time to heal. He wants to be a problem in the relationship that you're gonna create. Lady, you are making a lot of bad decisions right now, honestly. All right, some people might blame me that I was trying to take another man's woman. Okay, look, for me, I'm not blaming you that you were taking another man's woman, but what I'm blaming you for is being manipulatable, because his girlfriend and himself are not in good books. He can find another person to be in love with. How does that work? Does that mean that if you and that same guy are going to be in bad books, he's gonna find somebody to replace you as soon as possible? Isn't that the same thing? God, Jesus Christ. Lady, these are really, really bad decisions. Once a man is a cheater, he's always gonna be a cheater. Don't be thinking that you're gonna be Marvel Jesus who's gonna come and save that guy from all his sins. He's just gonna be the same. He's gonna hurt you regardless. Damn. Anyways, guys, please forgive me. Background firecrackers and all that. It's 12 a.m. right now, and in India, people do firecrackers each and every day. All right, let me continue with the story. Okay. So she's saying, some people might blame me that I was trying to take another woman's man. No, it was not like that. After doing a digging of my own, I found out the relationship had been strained for a while and things were not even working between them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if things are not working between people. Look, that person didn't have time to heal. It doesn't matter, love. It doesn't matter whatsoever. Please, please, please. I don't know how many times I'm supposed to be repeating this thing for people to learn a lesson. This is not how you people go about relationships. You can't have somebody who's running away. Okay, what you just did is basically you trusting a guy who left another woman for you. He's gonna leave you for another woman. Please get that to register in your mind. Oh my God, you know what? Let me continue with the story. This story is getting me really emotional, honestly. Okay, plus, after calculating in my head, I figured out why not get free transport from the airport out of this. No, you didn't. It would be nice to have someone waiting for me instead of an Uber. Uber is somebody. Uber is an Uber driver. That's a human being. That's a somebody, bro. Like, what are you talking about? When I left for home, when I left from home, T later told me they had broken up officially, so I started talking to him again. All right, still a bad decision. I'm not changing my statement. It was nice getting some entertainment on my phone while home, getting calls, etc. I tried using the opportunity to move on from my ex, but I wasn't fully over him. Okay, another bad decision, darling. First of all, you are not healed. Second of all, the guy is not healed. So you are two broken people who are just meeting. And this guy is literally exhausted with his relationship. He doesn't need another relationship. You are not well healed. You don't need another relationship. You need time to yourself. Oh my God. But I wasn't fully over him, and I knew I wasn't into T. So you were not into T, why did you give him a chance? And as much as I wanted to tell him, I didn't know how to do it or what to say, so I let it be. Oh my God, these are series of bad decisions. Okay, let's continue. Fast forward mid-January, when I was about to come back. I had a backup plan on who would come to get me from the airport because I wasn't trusting this guy. I came back to India and I'm in Mumbai, and I called T. I told him not to be late because I know my temper. Okay, you're having a temper with somebody you don't love. That's a bad combination. Okay, and I hate incompetence. I hate people that are late. Okay, we got that. And he was like, don't worry. And he was like, don't worry. I got on the plane to Amritsar and I arrived. I got my bags and I'm excited to see people waiting for me because he was bringing B and D. I go outside, nothing. There's no one at all. I start calling B because T's phone is not being picked up. She's like, we're almost there. And I waited. I am a bit pissed because I literally asked for one thing to be done, just one, and he couldn't even do it. A few minutes later, like 15 minutes, they still haven't arrived, and B asked for my location. I sent it. They arrived an hour after I exited the airport. An hour later. That was an emphasis, okay? I wanted to get an Uber because I had the money, but I don't know why I didn't just get one and kept waiting. Yeah, you are a very patient person. I tell you, if it were me, I would have left. When they got there, I was so angry. I didn't greet T. I just got my bags into the car and we started coming back. My lady, in whose car are you having such an attitude? Yo, if I was T, I was gonna kick you out of my car. Cause what do you mean I haven't seen you in a long time and I'm late and you're coming in my car all pissed and not talking to me? Girl, get out of my damn car. What are you talking about? Most of the ride I was quiet. I was just casually talking to B and we stopped for food. I refused to go out of the car, so they brought the food to me and T gave me chocolate as if it was gonna make everything okay. My sister, your attitude in somebody's car, I'm telling you, my patience would never. We got home and I leave the car and B gives me the flowers and some perfume that T got for me and I took it. I thanked him for the ride, but I hadn't noticed something important. T and D were so eager to leave, they didn't even offer to help me with the bags to my room. I hadn't noticed his girlfriend had been standing on the roof of the next building from where we were parked. Hey, now drama is about to unfold. They left and I had help from Indians to get my bags in my room. That night I went to sleep at B's house and T and D came over. T apologized for being late and I just took it. You are taking a lot of stuff, my sister. God, I didn't want to keep on being angry. The next couple of days we were tense between us. I was still very angry with the airport incident. I was avoiding him. I was also having a tough time with my timetable. I had back-to-back lectures all day with only a 40 minutes break the whole day. And this guy had the audacity to compare his lectures, which gave him like 2 hours break after each lecture, unlike my timetable. Yeah, this guy is incompetent, okay? This guy didn't want to sacrifice stuff for you, man. You should have seen that. It was just so tense between us and I knew I wasn't to leave him. It felt like we were not working. Okay, I was going to leave him. I felt like we just weren't going to work. I was still hung up on my ex and I always compared him to my ex. Please don't, before you move on to the next person, heal from your ex, you people. Heal from your ex. The following weekend, my cousin's sister came to visit and we went out with B and T. We went out with B and T. With B. Okay. Oh my God, there are no commas here. We went out with B and T had said he would come and get us from the place we went. Come the time to come and get us, he was nowhere to be found. Okay, this guy wasn't totally not into you. You were just someone he was trying to use. Honestly, because if somebody loves someone, right? This level of incompetence, this level of being unavailable is not supposed to be there, man. I know people have jobs to do, but honestly, no. We tried looking for Ubers, but no one was accepting the rides. And I ended up calling my ex to come get us, and he agreed. My sister! From now on, you are the guru of bad decisions. What? I didn't want drama, so I made sure T didn't find out who came to take us. During the outing, B told me T's girlfriend had broken up with him the day before. These are things that B is supposed to be telling you when you are in Zimbabwe. Okay, look, I think you should cut off B. That friend of yours is fake. Because I'm sure that when he told you that he broke up with his girlfriend, you obviously told B that the boy T told me that I broke up with my girlfriend. Is that true? Now she's telling you when you're already in India that they broke up a couple of days before. No. You should cut off that friend. I don't know what you guys have that is still getting you guys together. You should cut off that friend. What? I was so confused because he said they had a few days after They had broken up a few days after I left for home. I kept quiet and I was angry again. When I got home, I asked him what the deal was between them, and this man had the audacity to tell me they were still dating. Hey, okay, let me tell you something, darling, that I think you do not know. If a man has the audacity to tell you that he is cheating on you, he doesn't love you. He loves the person that he is not telling about cheating, because he's trying to protect that person's feelings, but yours can be hurt and he won't lose anything. Wow. I instantly broke up with him because I was never going to be someone's second or disrespected like that. We stopped talking right there and then. Couple of days later, I'm being blamed for this situation when they get back together. Okay, wait. So the girlfriend was blaming you for being approached by a guy who is in a relationship, and you didn't even know that he was in a relationship, and he also lied to you that he broke up with his girlfriend. So why is his girlfriend... What? This is what happens around here in India. Girls blame the other girl for what their boyfriend will be doing. True facts. People should start using their minds, honestly. They get lied to by the man and take his side instantly. I'm obviously the villain in their pillow talk. Oh my God, I love this English. I guess I should just accept it. This really affected my reputation. My God. And with India, honestly, I know. With India, I know that when something happens, it's never a secret. I'm really sorry for whatever you went through, my sister. I'm really sorry. Comment section, guys. I think I've already mentioned what I wanted to say, because I've been cutting off the story here and there because I couldn't let these things sit. My sister has been making so many bad decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in the comment section. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Until we meet again with another secret and confession. If you have your confessions, be it long or short, the short one, there is a link of the anonymous link that is on my Instagram account. If you have a long confession, you can definitely come to my DM either on Facebook or on Instagram with the same user. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking around from the beginning until the end. You guys are amazing. Let's meet in the next video.